Whoa. That is kind of fancy. Oh,
Hello?
let's go.
Hello,
Hi, chat.
everybody.
Hello,
We're live. That's my face. And it's Adam's face.
Wow.
Welcome, people, to the European Championship 2024.
Once again,
We
season
are so
2.
on time. It's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, just like last year, we have a bit of a rough start, but I do have promises from some people on the staff team that it's gonna get better now once we get rolling. Stuff should be better. So stay calm, everyone. We have lots of matches today and lots of fun to look forward to, and hopefully not lots of issues like this one. Just to give you a bit of a recap on what happened, on basically why this delay happened. There were some issues with the overlay overnight, apparently. So it was working yesterday when we were testing it. Something happened in the night, and it wasn't working today. So we had to fix it real quick, and it took a bit longer than we would have wanted. Now, I think a lot of people here, I hope, are familiar with that thing that happened. I think it was it Super Mario, or it was some of those games. Somebody was speedrunning it, and something happened where a light beam shot the disc where it was on, and it changed one bit somehow, and it made the speedrun like a lot quicker. I think this is what happened. That is my suspicion currently on what happened to the code. Anyways, good news. We are up and running, and everything seems to be fine, and we will be getting into the picks and bans very quickly. Just waiting for the teams to join.
I'm here with you with like 2 FPS. I'm not really sure why.
Oh.
I hope you enjoy the Ixen style show.
And okay, there we go. No, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty it looks good on my side. It doesn't look good on stream side. Ixen slideshow. Oh, hi Gio. Hello. And hello everyone in chat. Once again, it's
watching myself slideshowing.
Wait, am I smooth though? Like,
I mean,
yeah, it should be.
For me, like, I'm not sure.
Okay.
God, it freezes on the worst times every time.
No. So there is this thing, chat. Just to give a bit of chat before we get into the match. This year, much like last year, we're using a custom audio service to get our video and our audio to you guys live without basically any delays. As you can notice, it's basically instant. There's no delay between camera and audio. So if I do this, it's gonna be perfectly smooth, which I love, by the way. And you would never get this with Discord. And it's a great piece of software. It's really good. It's very silly. It has so many options. There's like hundreds of stuff you can enable as the host of the room. One of them is that you as a host can change the FPS and the qualities of your casters. So Magician, being the host currently, he can just decide to make us like 2 FPS. And there's nothing we can do about it. He just does it, and we can't change it. We cannot change it back. It's super silly. He can also put us into the Shadow Realm. I don't know if he wants to showcase this or not, but that is indeed a thing he can do. He can change our brightness. Our there we go. Yeah, he's smiling right now. He's so happy, and so am I. It's a great piece of software once again, and it allows for very silly things. Anyways, Ixen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very fine, even if I apparently am living in a 10 FPS world. I have gotten myself some nice assortment of drinks, which, I mean, 1/3 of them is gone. But I'm so glad that EUC is running again now. It's been a good year, and I'm just curious to see how this year is gonna go, because last year was absolutely amazing. I'm a little bummed that Germany's not playing, but that's okay. That means that like we still have one country that is not gonna be able to play otherwise. So
yeah,
it's a good
and that country
right?
is
So
Spain.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, that country that did indeed get into the tournament on last place, on last seed to number 16 is Spain. This is, I think, their first time playing in EUC. They definitely didn't play last year. I'm not sure about World Cup, but I think this is their first or their second big tournament. I don't know. If someone from Spain is in chat, please do let me know. And I'm very sorry if I'm wronging you. so they're seed 1. Spain qualified last, so they're last seed. And what they can do is that we match the highest and the lowest seed, and then we go by 1 and by 1 by 1, if that makes sense. I think all of you know how that works. Wait, did I get silenced? No! No! That is censorship. It happened last year. It's happening this year as well. It is censorship, guys. I'm telling you. Am I back?
It happens. It happens. I just censored myself to fix my resolution. I hope that like this is a little bit better.
Outrageous.
It's
No,
outrageous.
you do like a bit
you'll
more
get-
smooth.
Am I?
Yeah. Never mind. You did. That's what's important. If you just stay in one place and don't move at all,
Okay.
nobody's gonna notice. Yeah, like that. Yeah, just actually you're using OBS, right? So you can just take a screenshot and use that as your camera. Nobody's gonna notice.
True.
I'm just saying, you know. Now let's see. Any pickers or any banners? Let's see. I'm just looking through the match chat. I don't think it's happening just yet. But I also don't think we get a message right now. So, don't know. A bit of confusion going on. Anyways, let me introduce you guys. The teams we're going to be seeing now, it's going to be the Netherlands against Switzerland. So the Netherlands, obviously very well known in the community. There's lots of very well known names. Nolan Animations, who has, by the way, collaborated with us and Beat Saber to create a very, very special song, which we'll be releasing tomorrow, and it's a banger. It's a big banger. I asked very nicely on Twitter to hear the entire song, and I did get the entire song, and it's so good. I promise you guys it's going to be a big banger, so stay tuned tomorrow to see the song, to hear the song as one of the first people in the world. They also have other very,
I
very...
can attest to that. I've probably heard the song like 200 times because I was trying to sleep while some people were mapping next to me. It is a banger. It is quite good.
Yeah, it does really go hard. Oh, okay. We do have stuff going on already. Picks and bans coming up, so I think we're gonna be switching to that screen very soon. Anyways, let me introduce you guys to Switzerland, which is the second team of this tournament. Switzerland, I think, a bit less known for their performances, even, if you may. Last year, I don't think they made it into EUC, if I'm not mistaken. But this year they did, and they do have a super strong lineup when it comes to speed. Oh, yeah, so we're gonna get muted for a bit, chat. Goodbye for a couple of seconds. Ryan's gonna fix it very soon, though. Bye-bye for now. Oh, we back? We are! Let's go! We're live!
Hello.
Once again, let's go. Hi, chat. Hello. Oh, that was a big surprise.
That was
Anyways.
yeah, that was incredible. Okay, so we can already see the first picks and bans on stream. Do you want to like continue? I just forgot. Like you got cut off introducing the teams. Do you want to continue, or should we just like?
Oh yeah, I have a fun
picks and
fact.
bans?
I have so many fun facts, chat. It's insane how much I've done, like a lot of data work, because the EUC team was very kind to give me a lot of data from last year. And fun Switzerland fact for you, chat. Right off the bat, 100% of the maps they played yesterday was Switzerland. Every single pick they had was from historical. They didn't pick any other. They didn't pick any other pool, which is kind of insane. This year they're going for Joker. Netherlands going for accuracy, which makes sense. They have Ferb, they have Yabe, two very, very good accuracy players. So it makes sense they picked that. I was sort of hoping for Switzerland to go for speed this time around, because that's what their best play style in the qualifiers was, but apparently they did choose to go for Joker, because, you know, Joker does have a bit of accuracy mixed in, does have a bit of speed mixed in. It kind of has everything inside of it, which is why I love this pool. It's great. It has Poodles, it has Challenge, but it also has True Act, so it's kind of like a huge mix, and it does require a very sort of big range of playstyles of your of your players, which I love about that. Poodles mentioned. Let's go, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, chat. Hello once again. How are all of you doing? That's what I'm wondering right now. How is everyone in chat doing?
We can already like talk a little bit about like the bans. So fidget spinners, Mier, and bruises got banned by Team Netherlands. Which again, like I said it earlier, unfortunately we were muted. I'm a little bummed about that because these are the maps I feel like I know. Like one of the, like I'm not great with Joker pools in general, but those are the maps I actually know.
Yeah, like bruises.
That's still a feel. Like for example, serotonin. I know it's a nice poodle map. However, like it's gonna get like it's gonna reduce the amount of maps I've actually played by a lot. Burn, Black Balloons, and Caffeine got banned by Switzerland, and we have the first pick, which is going to be Down, and I think that is also from the Joker pool.
Then yes, it is indeed the first map in there.
Yeah.
Interesting map. Techie. Very techie. I think the thing that characterizes this map super well, and there's a couple of those maps in all of these pools, is Logan has #1 on it. So it's a very specific type of map. If LS Toast, the LS Toast has #1 on it. And it's very refreshing to see LS Toast at #1, because you do, at least I do, sort of forget he's actually like pretty cracked at the game sometimes. So it's nice to see him back there at the top. And it's the LS Toast indeed. It's an interesting map. This year, by the way, I am very much gonna brag about this. We have a very cool thing which Beat Leader made custom for us. We get, for every song we have just a little sheet where we have all the data for it and all the notes for it. We manually have to take. We have to play the map pools, chat. That is a shocker, but we do indeed, and it is kind of painful sometimes. But we also get a automatically made graph of the player's accuracy. So we get the graph of whoever got #1 on it and how the accuracy went compared to time, so we see precisely where the act drops are, and I'm super excited about this. It was a bit of a long combo with Beat Leader, and it's super fun. Now moving on, moving on to the picks. Now we do have Down. Next up we have Berserker mode. Fair enough. I think it was kind of to be expected. It is a kind of slow accuracy and pretty linear, very consistent throughout. Also pretty short at like 3 minutes something. Now, Ixon, you do play a lot of accuracy, right?
Yes.
True accuracy being your thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm the best at it. I'm not really like that's my best skill, but I don't really play it that much.
Okay.
It's just, like, I just naturally like I play speed. I get better at true act. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so Berserker mode, not true act, definitely not true act. Probably more in the low mid speed type of categories, which is still incredibly hackable. Top score currently held by Ryan. It's gonna be in 98.61. But we'll be muted for a second. We'll be right back.
The ship. That's outrageous. I just saw your chat. It's so funny. What the hell is going on? The big ass goat. Hi chat. Hello. We're back. Everything is fixed now. And so are we. Picks and bans. You were talking about accuracy, obviously. Yes, it's one of the faster accuracy maps of the pool. Judging by Ryan having #1 on it, it's obviously not going to be very slow. Because, yeah, Ryan. But I feel like we do have very big potential to see a lot of new #1s in this tournament on those maps. Because you don't see it too often, but you do have those specific players who just do perform better under the pressure you get in a tournament. So some people just play a lot better and get a better score, and that results in them getting quite often #1 on that map very randomly in the middle of a tournament. So it's always very nice to see Anyways, in front of you, you can see the player cards. Magician made manually. All of these were manually made. So big shout out to Magician for putting in lots of work into this.
Yeah, these are amazing. I love them.
They're very great, and it's not the first time we see them. It's a bit of an improved version from what we saw on the Clash of the Atlantic. A bit of a similar tournament to this, where we had the Europeans go against the Americans. However, this time it's just the Europeans going against the Europeans and seeing who or what is the best European country. But there's still 2 more weekends until the grand finals, so that's a lot of matches. 41 in total, chat. Can you believe this? That's a lot of matches.
It's actually a ridiculous amount of matches.
And
So,
all of them are live.
All of them are live. Yes, we're gonna have a lot of matches. Like even today, we have an absolute ton of matches going on. Like the
8.
entire tourney, it's like it starts at 3 p.m. my time, and I think it goes around till like 11. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of game. And yeah, so we're gonna see a lot of players. We're gonna see a lot of players overperform and underperform, as you said. Some players are just incredible at tourneys, and it is something.
Yeah, it's mad.
Now we're out. Hopefully, be back fast.
Good streams. Whoa! They actually work. Unexpected.
Wait, it's no fill, so if you fill, it halts your score. That's something.
Just let us know. Wait, we should be live now. Hold up. Yeah, we're live.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Anyways, hello, chat.
All right, first match. We're finally there. It's gonna be a Joker pool map by
Yeah, just a quick refresher.
Bean Zoop. And yeah, so the players are already set. We're seeing Ferb, Cooling, and Yabye play for Team Netherlands, and Luke, Nick, and Dad Passity play for Switzerland.
Very strong lineup there for the Netherlands.
Yes.
For Yabye and Cooling. This is the sort of map Cooling would play. I for a second thought Cooling was not going to be on the team this year. Thankfully, that is not the case, because Cooling is just a massive carry for the team. In basically anything historical or jokery, in this sense. How are our mics doubled? That is very silly. Hold up.
It's kind of like Silver back in the day. It was really funny. Silver
Fix it.
stopped playing, and like for 2 years still participated in the World Cup after he stopped, because it was just so good. It
Yeah.
was actually that was quite incredible to see that he just like returned for the big tourneys.
And it was like a majestic return, that is, so
Yes, for sure.
he also did perform really well.
It was a
And we
great
see him
tournament.
once again.
One of the best ones.
Yeah. And for the Netherlands as well. Now, on Team Switzerland, we do have Luke Force, and we also have Nickname and Deadpacity. Strong lineup there as well. However, I'm, to be very fair, not as familiar with these players as with the Dutch ones, because you see by hard CPP, and we'll see how well it performs. It should perform super well, and it should give us basically no latency whatsoever. And here we go into the maps. We're loading. It's happening.
We are going in, and I can tell you from experience. Number one, if you want to have a life hack, just say match room. It's
that's a
it's
good one.
neutral, and it's also like I can speak from experience that Multiplayer Plus doesn't have stream sync, but
It doesn't need
match
it.
starts are usually really good.
Yeah.
So
That is like a really good thing. Look at Cooling and Yabye, for example, very close to each other. It's kind of mad, and you can just see yeah, this map is definitely rankable. It has some silly patterns, as you'll see, and it's Not very long. It's below 3 minutes, 2 minutes 20.
And right off the get-go, like, the Netherlands doing well.
Yeah, 2 misses already on Switzerland.
Yes. The current top score on this is a 96.7, and it does get harder towards the end, so we're gonna see some score drops, but an average of 97.7 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and there's no more FCs on Team Switzerland. Still, all of the Netherlands FCing, which is mad. That's very, very impressive. But it is also something you sort of expect from these players at this high of a level. But look at those accuracies. 97.8 for Ferb there. That's mad. That's an entire, like, that's basically a % higher than the current #1 on this map. Now, what you do see quite often with these players, more bomb hits are for Luke Forts, lots and lots of misses for Team Switzerland. What you see pretty often with these players is they don't submit their scores for tournaments, so the other team doesn't really know what they're good at. And Yabia does go for that first miss just now. Still, the Team Netherlands are doing super well, basically 10% above the average accuracy of Switzerland,
and
which
I
is
do
mad.
think that every single one hit a wall, though, so we don't have any FCs anymore, actually. Like Cooling and Ferb both hit a wall, and yeah, it's,
Cooling missed now as well.
It's gonna drop your score quite a bit. There's another miss, you're right, but they're still over 10% ahead here, so there is like absolute zero danger to them.
Exactly.
Very convincing.
A very impressive performance there from Team Netherlands. If we look at Ferb's accuracy, is that the new? No, it isn't. Okay, it's not. It's nowhere close to new #1. But this map does have a bit of a dip spike in the end, so it was to be expected. Is this warm up? No, there's no warm ups for this tournament, which can be sad, but also speeds the matches up by quite a bit. First point will go to Netherlands if Team Switzerland decides not to call a replay, which I think is, I mean, fairly likely. Because I don't really see them going for one, but hey, anything can happen. It is indeed a tournament. A bit of a refresh here, but yes, I mean, just judging off of this first match, I really don't want to jinx it. Like, I really don't. But I feel like the delay is basically none, which is insane.
Ryan said that he'll need...
And here we are once again. Hello, chat.
Back to ourselves. I do hope that I was able to fix my slideshow, and it does look way better now. Okay,
It does look really good, yeah.
Streaming your camera at 4K is probably not the way to go. To myself for the future.
Life hack, chat. Don't do this.
The first match, this was not accuracy, but just seeing the act that the Netherlands held in the beginning. I think it gives us a little glimpse in the future to the accuracy map pool, because the Netherlands has insane act players. And we've seen Yabye and Ferb play in a multitude of tourneys before, where their accuracy is just like insane. And I 100% see both players play the next map, which is Berserker mode. And I wonder if they're gonna get Dumplin to play that as well. I feel like Dumplin would be a good choice.
Yeah, Dumplin is that like tech ag player, isn't he? And he's very skilled at both tech and accuracy.
Yes, pretty good. And considering that low mid speed and tech ag are kind of like synonymous for a lot of players. Like most players who are good at one thing are also good at the other.
Yeah,
I would really expect to see him there.
I think it would be a good call. Joining him, who do you think the other two players would be? In my opinion, a bit biased, but I think we're gonna see Yabye and Ferb.
Yes.
I think that is
100%.
the way to go.
I think those two are non-negotiable, to be honest.
Exactly, they're so good at accuracy. Yeah, Yabye for Dumplin. Pretty easy call on this one. I think it's a bit of a no-brainer. And there we go. First point does indeed go to the Netherlands. It's all working, chat. Great news, good news. Everything is fixed now, and we should get going pretty quickly now. First point of the tournament does go to the Netherlands. Impressive, and congrats to the Netherlands.
Yeah, bunch of impressive scores, for sure. Was not a #1. The wall hit did kind of mess that up, but it was.
I think there were multiple.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, for some reason, I can hear myself now.
Yeah, it's from the stream. You can mute it.
Oh, do we have audio now? Oh, that's pretty good. I just noticed your chat is still broken.
It's wild. Like,
It's so funny. So, chat, for some reason, Ixon's chat just broke, and all of the emojis are like font size 200 pixels. It's so funny.
It's a full width. As soon as someone uses multiple like emojis, it's just like it's just full of them.
Chad, you know what to do.
First. No,
You
do
know
not.
what to do, chat.
Do not.
Chad, you know what to do. Multiple emojis is what you need to use.
Well, no, it's a good thing. Like the emotes from, like it's only default emotes, I think.
Use default emoji, chat. Default emoji only. Don't use streams. Not Ryan's feet.
Oh my god, there's so many mammoths now. They actually they take up the whole screen.
Yes. I need to see. Please.
I'm gonna post it in general chat. You can see how it
Yeah.
looks.
Chat, just go. If you're not in our Discord, by the way, for some reason, one reason or another, join it now. I'll even give you a little invite. Why not in chat? Join it and go into general chat. And just look at X's screen. This is what he's. It's massive. It's actually so big. What the hell?
It's like I don't know what's happening.
Chat, we need more.
Like, I can't read the chat anymore. It's like it's also not scrolling down when that happens. So that's great. Like if you want me to miss messages, that's how you do it.
Just put a mammoth in there. Chat. Uni, that's the spirit. That's it.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Anyways, we are in multiplayer plus now in the lobby, and the players are, I think, ready to play. We do see a change on Team Switzerland, and we also see a switch on Team Netherlands. As expected, Dumplin, Yabi, Ferb for Team Netherlands, and then for Switzerland, we have Hero, Deadpacity, and Luke Force. So one player change on both teams. Again, I don't really know much about Switzerland, and I'm not gonna pretend like I do. So we'll see how they perform. I just know that the lineup the Netherlands have is incredibly strong. So I think it's going to be very difficult.
It's actually, I would say, top tier in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think there are many teams that can match the force that they're gonna have here.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think they're already now. Indeed, the countdown is starting. You can notice it started off at 40 seconds, which is a bit unusual, but it does drop down to 10, so it's a bit better, a bit more user-friendly in this way than TA even. And here we go. They are on the map. Countdown. Oh, that's really good sync. Look at that. By the way, for your information, chat, all of these streams are sub 1 second latency. That's how good this is. Like you're basically getting live feeds of these players playing, which is, I mean, basically the first time this has ever happened. Here we go. We are gonna be listening to audio very soon. They're playing the map already. 3 minutes and a bit, so a bit longer.
And I just want to like immediately mention, look at that ad.
That's insane.
Every single player above a 98.8, for almost on that 99, is insanity. Again, they're a whole percentage ahead of Switzerland.
And it's only the start, so it's gonna get bigger, this gap.
Hero is actually doing pretty well as well. 98.1 on this is that's pretty respectable, I think.
That's very respectable indeed,
You
yeah.
can clearly see that the team itself has a pretty big gap in skills, as opposed to Team Netherlands, who's holding pretty much like the same accuracy across the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, be a bit lower, but
yeah,
that's a small gap.
You know the team is
yeah. Like Yabi is really good at accuracy, yet he's the worst one from that trio, which is That's kind of mind-blowing. I was not expecting the Netherlands to be this good.
Oh, I expected that. I know all of these players, so it's not really a surprise to me that they're gonna put down a very, very strong score here.
Look at that. Already we're basically halfway done with the map. If you look at, for example, Ferb's screen, that counter on the left is how much of the song is left. Very useful. Same for the Bass Deep.
And I just want to say, currently Ferb is holding exactly the accuracy required for a rank 1 play.
Yeah.
And Dumplin is really close to it. If
And
they
the
act
accuracy
up a
very much
little bit,
stabilizes.
They might get rank 1 and 2 on this.
The Netherlands sweep on this map. Yeah, Dumplin is keeping up with Ferb, which is massive. That it's insane. Like Dumplin is a really, really good player. This just shows.
Hey, Luke Force.
Ooh, that's not good. That drops with Roland even more. And now the gap is over a whole %. Giving the Netherlands the comfort of 2 misses even. But not like they're gonna need it or use it, I beg to say. I dare to say rather.
30 seconds to go. Ferb's still
that
fighting
accuracy.
for that rank 1 play. It's so close.
I think he'll get it.
It's
I
so
think he
close.
will get it. It's super. If he doesn't, it's gonna be like a couple points. Look at that, 10 seconds left and he's so close. Javier did fall off a bit more. But for, oh, look how close he is. Does he get it?
It's on the dot. Oh
Will
my
he get
God.
it?
Will he get it?
I'm just refreshing the site. I need to see. Come on. Not refreshing yet. Actually,
Doesn't seem to submit. That is so
I don't think this submits scores, to be honest.
Niet slecht, zegt u.
Well, it has to.
Welcome back.
Jongens, wat doen jullie nou?
Yeah, maybe the site is a bit delayed.
Hebben verloren, sorry.
Maar iemand kwam tijdens de map in mijn kamer lopen, dus ik hoorde dat.
With more
En ik doe nu mijn headset af en er staat een reuze schaal met paaseieren voor me.
Oh, cadeautje.
Even snoepen! Hij gaat even snoepen!
And we're back. Hello, chat.
That was a very, very impressive play. And it's also
Yeah.
just looking at the leaderboard, Dumplin has a 98.6 on this, which means that he didn't even PB on this. So he can do better. They might have actually gotten rank 1 and 2 on this, which I mean, I guess I'm not sure if Ferb is just like not submitting scores, which might absolutely be the case. Maybe no beat leader or score saver installed. But the possibility was there, and he at least did match the rank 1 on this. So very, very impressive performance now.
Now, I got the info that the scores do submit, so I think it's just an issue on beat leader's side. So I'd love to tell you if he did get number 1 or not, Ferb, but we do not know so far. The Netherlands are the winners of this map as well. That means they are 2-0. And now on the match point. Apparently the players can choose to submit scores, so it's on them. And Ferb does play without leaderboards. That's true. Hello, Dumplin.
That'll do it then.
Yeah. All scores will be on the website though, so look forward to that, chat. I sure am. Anyways, speaking of looking forward to, I am very much looking forward to the next map, which is gonna be Miss Me. Not the accuracy map by... Is it Ryan's map? I think it is. Not that map. The Poodles map. We're gonna be seeing Poodles now. And Poodles aren't very often seen in this tournament setting. More so now than before. They're finally getting a bit of representation in this. But we're gonna be seeing them now. In easy. It's gonna be very fun. And I love the song. It's just so good.
It is a good song, and this is also a map that is incredibly hackable for a Poodle map.
Yes.
I don't know, like I'm not a Poodle player, so I don't know if there is a term for this, if there's like egg poodles or whatever. I know there's something called
probably
hyper
is.
poodles, which are like really short ones, which usually makes them also very eggable because you're basically looking at very long sliders with an incredible amount of nodes. However, I'm seeing a lot of scores over 97 and like a few over 98. So I'm expecting some good scores here as well. Even from players who maybe are not super good at the more difficult poodle maps. Like this one's a little bit more down to earth compared to a lot of other poodle maps that people probably think of when they hear poodles.
So what's the map you think of when you hear poodles?
I mean, still Moonlight probably is the first poodle map I played. I think the first released, and it's still one of the best that's ever been released in my opinion. It's actually really good. And that one has it has some poodles for sure.
It has a couple. I did try to get into poodles. I know it's just not my cup of tea. But I mean, they're fun to watch. That's for sure. They're very fun to watch, and they're just so satisfying if someone knows how to play them. Because you do swing very differently on poodles compared to how you swing normally, and it's just such a big difference. And it's so satisfying to watch.
It is super satisfying, and also it's very interesting because me and I know a few other people who actually practice poodles because of the difference in playstyle. Our egg died. I know this happened to Rocker as well, but after I practiced poodles, because I just position very differently on poodles than I do on regular maps, it destroyed my egg by 0.5 or something like that. It was actually it was actually a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not. It's just not that I'm bad at accuracy. It's just that I played like 2 poodle maps in my lifetime.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
the issue, I think. Yeah,
You got poodled.
I got poodled. Not the poodle influence. Bits in chat saying his poodles only improved his accuracy.
Which is I also heard
It
that.
makes sense. Like it makes
I think-
sense.
I think if your positioning is kind of similar to how you need to swing poodles anyways, I think the poodles are just like they kind of force you to position yourself perfectly.
Yes.
And to get like the right angle of your swings, you get more control. It makes sense, but I don't position well, and I have to position very differently for poodles there, and I think that screws me over.
Could be that, yeah.
Very
but
odd.
it's interesting how different reactions different people have to this. And we have the teams ready now. So let's get into the third match, which could possibly be the last map of this match. And do we have the lineups written down anywhere?
I have not yet observed them.
No. The coordinators just decided not to tell us. So it's a big surprise, chat.
It's a
We have no
surprise.
idea.
It's like a
But
box of chocolate.
it could
You
mean we
never
have
know what
the
you're gonna get.
same lineups. Well, Dumplin is in chat, so I don't think he's gonna be playing. Dumplin, are you gonna be playing?
That is, you're such a detective. It's incredible.
Yeah, I want to know everything. Listen. So I reached out to the Czechs chat, so some of you may know I'm from Slovakia and the Czechs are very close to us. And I did reach out to them. I did ask around a bit because, you know, I was actually very much interested in how they're gonna be playing, what they're gonna be playing. And it's really funny because I basically caused an implosion, if you may, of the team. It wasn't like a huge implosion, but like there was something. One of the players will possibly be playing all of the tournament on a side read without any prep. Never has seen the pools until now, and I don't think he's watching them or playing them right now. I mean, fair enough. It's your choice. End of the day. I wouldn't choose to do that, but you do you. And it is indeed poodle time. Dumplin is in chat, and he is indeed not playing. So we do have the original setup from both teams, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think this is the first time we are seeing Rirushupi. I don't know how to pronounce her name at all, but I don't think she was on stream earlier. And
Oh, that's true.
We did see that and Luke Force, I think.
Yes, for all the maps so far. And there we go. The players are loading into the map, and just look at how synchronized this is. Like, that's really good. Without any stream sync. Oh, what happened?
Aww.
Oh, wrong map.
Oh, ze kan het een 100.
Whoopsie daisy.
Ja, man.
Well,
Wait, I hope. Wait, did you choose the non-poodle one? Is that what happened?
Dit is ook weer zo typisch dit.
Waarom?
Oh, the level cannot be selected so far. So we'll see what happens. Hey, I really want to hear this song. So if you can't select it, can you just
Zie je dit?
can we just see the map that Ryan made, please?
Daar gaan we.
I just really want to hear
Fuck
Miss Me right now.
jongens.
It's such a good song. Oh my god. Yeah, that would have been kind of funny if it was. We are back. There we go. We get to see this thing once again, and I'm just gonna keep talking about it because it's so good. Without literally like any stream sync, any QR codes, anything like that, any green means go. It's so good. Anyways, are we sure this is the poodle map?
We'll see, I think, immediately. There we go.
Oh yeah, it is indeed. What a song.
And as you can see, the poodles are relatively short, and also the position of them are not like, it's not super difficult.
Yeah.
It's pretty regular positioning, so most of the time you will kind of know how to hit them. But we are still seeing a very big difference between the two teams. Currently Netherlands holding a 96-3, all FCs. Cooling a little bit behind. No, actually not. Yavi is also below a 96. Ferb is actually the only one holding like that really, really good egg.
So many misses are from Switzerland though.
But you can tell that Team Switzerland has two players probably not super used to poodles.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how do you say that name? Ruru Shupis? Like her player height.
It's insane. That's like 4 meters.
I was gonna say, is she like 7 foot tall or something? Because that's
Yeah, I am, but I don't even play like
the
that.
top lane nodes are like below like
That's like below head level. Yeah, what the hell? I'm not sure what's going on there.
Why there are so many misses? Because that's actually like, I've never seen that before.
Ooh, lots of misses there for Luke first picking up.
And yeah,
That's the thing with poodles.
backing up.
Wow, another misser from her. Look at Ferb though. Look at that accuracy. And like with poodles, your accuracy can change a lot if you hit one really badly or really well. So just keep that in mind.
Like
Top score in this.
Not only does it give you insane act, it also feels very, very good.
Oh, it does.
There are not many things in game that are more satisfying than a full 15 poodle.
And the last drop is coming up. I feel like the map does get a bit more difficult on there, just because the poodles get a bit longer. It's nothing drastic though. It's not gonna be a massive egg drop. Can I also just talk about these walls? They're so pretty. I like how they go like all around you on the top. It's very nice. Here we go. Last drop, last chorus, even if you may. Those walls actually kind of remind me of Waka. They do have that vibe. Anyway, we're basically done. Cooling did pick up a miss a while ago on one of those poodles, I assume, but it didn't hurt at another. Yes, the caster's curse is a thing, chat. Cooling picked up 2 misses.
So
Wow,
it's not really
that's
a problem
insane.
because Yabi and Fer both just holding that pretty impressively high accuracy. I don't think
Weer
any
maar
of
een
those players
10% lead, hè?
are actual, poodle
Welcome
players.
back.
Kan hier
Oh,
nou doen?
Slecht, jongens.
These are really
Ja.
good scores. Like,
Dan heb ik
get-
toch een verrassing voor jou.
1195
We zijn klaar.
Ah, wat?
Oh,
Practicing
but
it,
they're
yeah.
actually doing really, really well. Poodles are very different from regular playstyle.
And that's why poodle players are so much better than all other players, just because they practice it so much and they know, how to actually hit them. And the other way around, people who don't play poodles aren't really good at them. But it's okay. You can practice. If you find it fun, definitely do play it because it's a very, very specific playstyle and can help. Now, I believe we're going to be seeing a replay now just for the sake of it. Yes, indeed. Swiss Roland does replay.
It is the final map if Team Netherlands wins.
Yeah, so you might as well.
Yes.
I think Ferb just disconnected from the lobby. That's what's going on. I love the duality of man we can observe in chat. Klondike saying poodles are fun, right after Floaty saying poodle boring as hell. I love it. Okay. You can change players, by the way, in EC. Fun fact.
Yes,
You don't
it's
see that
replays.
too often. Yes, you can change players between replays, which I've seen it in a couple tournaments. I don't think it gets used that much, but it's a nice thing to have, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I think it's neat to have.
Especially if the reason you're replaying is with that one of your players just had terrible tracking errors, you can just replace them. It's really good for that
Or
case.
you do what Team Netherlands does and exchange your entire team.
Oh, yeah. You
So
can
we're
do
gonna
that.
see Dumplin, Mr. Bio,
Bio.
I think, right? It was a Bio, and Tib is also playing. So
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Tibites or Thai bites. What was that tourney? It was, I think, one of my first tourneys, and I wasn't really, familiar with the player names. And yeah, for the whole tournament, I pronounced Tibites as Thai bites, and Chad was super angry at me, and just because they were so angry at me, I decided to call him Thai bites for the rest of the tournament. It was really funny. So we are gonna be seeing Tibites again.
good old Thai bites. It's like me saying Jaboob instead of Jaboob.
Jaboob!
I don't know why. I just instinctively read Jaboob every time. So I just can't.
No, I get it. Yeah. I feel like all of us just have that one player whose name we always get wrong. Yabob. Yabob is also acceptable, I think.
Yeah, I do think the first time, just because I see Noam read that in chat, the first time I did read Jacob, which is even worse for some reason.
Jacob. Again, that's pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I mean, we all know the correct pronunciation of that mapper is J-Bobby or Yay Bob. I like Yay Bob a bit more actually, Spokal.
It's getting into the map. New players for Team Netherlands. Let's
Old
see
players
if
for Team
they
Swiss
can
Roland.
match the other score. That'd be really funny if they can.
I mean, I feel like they will perform a bit worse, the Dutchies, but I don't think they'll perform too bad.
I mean, you'd assume that they would be worse, right? Because
Yeah.
the
Oh, lots of misses coming in already. But I think that Basity just missed a whole poodle. That's 16 misses. No, that just didn't reset, did it?
Yeah, I don't think it's
Okay. Yeah, I have to give a shout out to Tibites. Tibites. For using resavers. My bad.
So Dumplin failed the map.
And so did Tibites.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Bio currently carrying Team Netherlands on his back with an FC so far, but thanks to me, I just jinxed it.
It is significantly closer. We can see like both teams hovering around that 90.
I'm sorry, George just said Chabob in chat, and that is the perfect pronunciation of Chabob. Yes, that's it, George. That's how I'll pronounce it from now. Thank you. That is very inspiring. Anyways, reaching the halfway point of the map. You can't look at chat now because every time I see Chabob, I just laugh so much. Halfway done with the map. Currently, the only player with an FC is BO on a 95, which is very impressive accuracy. Yeah, no, look.
That is a good score. You can really see though, if you watch Dumpy, for example, you can see that he's just swinging too fast.
Yeah.
Especially on the right hand, like it's just going fast.
Slow down, Dumplin!
And I wonder if he's listening to music, like making it worse on purpose now. Because especially the right hand is finishing the...
Yeah. Oh, he's going even quicker now, goddamn.
Same with, honestly, tonight does the same thing.
And the first miss did come in for BO.
Typical of someone who's not playing Prudence a lot.
And look at that, a huge drop there from Team Netherlands. The gap now around 2.5%. Which is still great. It's massive even. But wow, that is a big drop for accuracy in on Team Netherlands. And we are reaching the end of the song, currently on the last chorus. It just goes so hard. This Stinky Chat's for moving Chabob up in chat. Now I can actually read chat. But that was no! Don't do that.
Right at the end, like this is actually quite close.
Yeah, like
misses on Team Netherlands side is almost twice the ones that Team Switzerland has. But the accuracy and full swings were just not there for Team Switzerland.
yeah, sadly. Also, I feel like stamina can be a bit of a factor here as well. Since they played, well, two of those players played all of the maps, and they played the map back to back now. I feel like that could be a bit of an influence there. Either way, the winner now is indeed Team Netherlands. 3-0. First match of the day.
First match of the day.
GG's in chat, by the way.
The swappage. It happened. Which means that we're going to go to the next match pretty much immediately, which is going to be Sweden against Belgium.
Interesting match, this one. I did talk about it a little bit when I had my YAP session. Okay, we're gonna be gone for a bit now, chat. Be right back.